Hello, everyone. I wanted to jump on here because I had an excellent thought. I was thinking about rock bands today because I'm listening to some vinyl albums. Today, I'm currently listening to Elton John, Greatest Hits, which I absolutely love. And it got me thinking about rock bands, which I believe morph and can. They're the ideals and thoughts behind them and the structure, I think, can equate to relationships in general, whether it's a partner, parent, child, extended family, friends, etc. And what I thought about successful bands is they have people that have strengths and weaknesses and work together for a greater good. For instance, I'm just going to touch on my relationship, which I don't talk about a whole lot because I respect my husband's privacy, and this is really not his cup of tea. But just to kind of touch on us, he's an iron worker, has been for, I don't know, 18 plus years. He's one of those hardcore guys that goes into work and works all day in the heat, cold, etc. And his body is beat to heck. And I don't know. He says, oh, when he blows off steam, it's in a different manner than myself. He's used to being on a crew. He runs the show, and so he's always had, since he was very young, this no BS mentality. He's not afraid to say no. He, in the past, prior to getting into the trades, was not afraid to leave a job if it did not suit him. Where I, on the other hand, have always tried to be kind and nice and polite, and I never really had that much of a voice until the last couple of years, where I make videos and I'm not afraid to do this. So we balance each other out. I'm the heart and he's the hand, per se. And so if I come up with an idea, like for instance, I I have some gardens in our yard, and we have a front yard of basically about 26 by 24 feet, um, that we have to utilize, that just has grass. And he said, why don't we, instead of having grass, create gardens here? And I said, okay. So I am the person that had to come up with, go get the plants and go to the bushes and think about what I can do to attract butterflies, bees, and um, bees, and birds. And so I'm the mastermind behind the planning and the landscaping, and he's the hand. I don't get me wrong, I used to blaze torch on the whole entire front space. And so I had to find out, someone said lay down cardboard, compost, and mulch, um, that will kill the grass. And then you just go ahead and plant, and there you go. So I had to go ahead and think of how I'm going to do this, the layout, the flowers, which of course we'll do perennials. I got sedum and everything. So together, we're going to create a beautiful space, but there's certain things I can't do. I don't know how to use um, the backhoe, or I don't know how to spread it out using the ATV and things like that. So he's the hand. He can handle this, the hard work, the physical labor. So I just want to talk about, when you're thinking of relationships in general, how, if you think, do the two of you enhance one another, build each other up, and create a successful space? We don't all have to be the same. Just like Elton John and Bernie, if you ever watch Bohemian Rhapsody, each had their own part in the band, but together they made the most beautiful music. Something lifelong, something that has lasted the test of time. So, anyways, think about that when you're thinking about each relationship. I have friends that are just like me, heartfelt, compassionate, kind, but we each bring something different to the table, our different thoughts, intellect, experiences, ideas. and we learn from one another. And I think that's what all successful relationships take. Are my husband and I perfect? Absolutely not. Do we have disputes? Absolutely. About how we approach life and how we react. So, anyways, that's all there is to it for now. And I will be back. Have a great day.